Hello, hello. Hello, what's up, guys? It's Martin, and we are back playing Final Fantasy 16. So, there's quite a bit of side quests, and we will be doing all of them. Because why not? It's Gav. While the going was slow, and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orc, I saw Edda back safe to the Shadow Coast where Mid was waiting kindly with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I like to think the poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby. But I suppose it's up to us now to make certain little one gets it. The Gav. In case you haven't noticed, your poor hound spends all this time of late on the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's not to do with his supply of antelope bones. Hmm. What's wrong with
What is it
Torgal?
this time, Torgal?
What's wrong, Torgal? Yeah, there's one more, bro. Read. Who's this? Vivian. Reluctant as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause. There exist ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime. And it was a chance encounter with one such tome from a distance that sparked in me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I'm willing to offer compensation from service rendered. Okay, sure.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Next. What is next in the books? There's something in the forge. There's new items in the forge or new equipments in the forge. Let us check the forge.
First the skies, then the crystal.
Huh?
So, what'll it be?
Is that new? Oh, this is new. Defender.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
Okay. Hey, Goots.
Say what you will, Lady Karen's.
Oh, it's Torgal. What is wrong, Torgal?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there?
He's looking at the distance.
I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the
Heartache.
poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long.
Go remove it. Go remove it now.
Let's get that thing off you.
Oh, there we go. Eh?
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
To the resting place of Sid? Maybe? No?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Okay. That might have to wait since we're trying to get
Where
all
to
the
then, Torgal?
side quests in this place, you know? There's so many of them. And then there's like the hunts as well. I should write those hunts. I'm gonna write them later. Oh, it's the
What
kid
do you
engineer.
think happened to Miss
It's the kid engineers.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No? Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's
How
barely ever
strange.
around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said, in the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
He's
You
repairing
didn't
it.
break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions.
Wow.
Don't listen
Coming
to her.
from you.
Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
I will.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that for us.
No, for
In
me.
her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
It is a dungeon though. I mean, it looks like a dungeon. Is that down or up? This one. It is up. Let's go up. Is the mysterious dude still here?
So there's a new mother.
One moment you
Who's
think
this
you've
guy?
freed the realm from her fate. The next, a darker one rears up to replace it. What awaits us when we finally attain release? True freedom? Or something else entirely?
Who are you? Suspicious character.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone, and few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
No, I
You're a
will
good
go.
friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, Please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vie de Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Okay, let's go talk to Mid. Since we are near her dungeon, we can just go down here.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Oh, there's a new project. Hey, Mid. It's long here.
If you have a...
Oh,
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
I knew it.
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
I'd be old. I am no grandfather.
First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordill. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See
Okay.
if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm.
A
Any ideas?
bone.
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Carava, near Old Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Dun, dun. Okay, let's check the hunt board. Let's see where they at. Okay, let me type all of these. I think there's quite a lot of them. Isla, Walud, and then Halfcomb, Walud. They're like most of them are in Walud, I guess. Titan's Wake, Dalmekia, the Croc, Sunbreak. There's only 4. Wait, I think this is the guy that I accidentally saw. These 2 and these 1. Accidentally. Hey, Vivian.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Dun, dun, dun. Tomes. Who's this?
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav.
Shouldn't you put
Since he
it
accompanies
with Gav,
you on so
not
many
me?
of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Sure.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Trial and error.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Doris,
Sid, do you have a moment?
you're
By all
here.
means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden curse breakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
I'll join you.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés.
I thought it's
Gifted
Chadley.
soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought
It's
of him held
Chadley, bro.
captive in that place.
Chadley in the
He must be
game.
very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
Dun,
As do I, Doris.
dun. Da-da-da-da. Later, Doris, because we are still putting more side quests. See, even Joshua has a side quest.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's... not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
His will? How? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but... would you join me?
Of course.
Of course.
Bruda.
I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
I'll leave when I can. Because right now, we're still checking all these side quests. Even Torgal has one. Hey, Karen.
Still alive, are you?
What's this?
What are you still here for? That poor ant?
Oh.
Go
I
on,
want to
then.
buy. Oh, this one's higher. But lowers with one. Circlet of Heaven. Heatwave we don't use these. I have one of these, but how come I can buy it? Okay, let's buy some
Cannot
potions.
find a better price than that.
I don't know why, but I do not have any
Finished, are ya?
potions. Torgal!
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me?
Why so sad,
I'm going to need a
Torgal?
little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... you've already given me one.
Hello, Joyce.
Back on the rear deck, you were looking west. Toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then.
Murph, Murph.
Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Murph, Murph. Ooh, Byron. Even Byron has a quest.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders.
Larders?
As you've seen firsthand,
What is a larder?
It's every man and woman for themselves out there.
Oh,
Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion.
Eugen?
Field Marshal Eugen Haver.
Eugen.
I thought he was retired.
He
Eugen.
was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally.
Is that his
And as
friend
luck would have
from
it,
like
I've
the
already
last scene?
spoken with him on the matter.
Oh yeah, I think
Of
so.
course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a
All
man
ears.
of frustratingly rigid principle. And he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
If you wish.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
Hydrate. Okay, sure. Let me just have a sip. And posture check, huh? Right. There's one here. Tomes. Tomes. We need to talk to Tomes.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a
My
pleasure
boy.
it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows,
Are they like
urging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books,
the
inventions,
Undying?
or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting?
Why is the music
I pluck it from
suddenly has war
From thin air,
drums?
no. From ash.
It's like orcs.
Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Orc. Okay. There's nothing here now. Yeah, that's quite a bit. It's like 30 minutes just from looking at that. Quite a lot. Woo! Oh my goodness. Let's go to the Rosaria first. Is there anything in Rosaria? No, no hunts in Rosaria. Oh, nice. It's just here in the docks. I think we were here last time. Oh, we actually need to go to the docks. Row, row, row your boat. Stretching out, I will. Takes choice for the stretch.
After all these years. Lots more than I remember. And you were a lot bigger.
Stretch.
You might have to swim, boy.
Stretch.
I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Ooh, a date with Dorgal. Torgal. Ooh, the music.
Changed at all.
Ooh, it's a new place.
Rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
10 kill.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Someone here? This is our hideaway. No one should be here. Oh, look at him. So small.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
Sedge. Armor?
This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate.
If someone is here.
Did you bring these here?
Oh, never mind. Ooh, it's the wooden, yeah, from the start. Good boy.
Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy?
Good boy.
Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Good boy.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Eh, where is he going? Going deeper.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
What is in there, Torgal?
All right. I'm coming.
All right.
I think I know where we're going.
I don't. Ooh, it's the view of the castle. Your hideaway is so far from the castle.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Oh wow, 5,000 XP? Increase Torgal's attack. I mean, why waste an accessory slot for that? I mean, Torgal's just like... it gives like 15 damage, you know? Okay, we're done here. There's a quest here. It's only one, huh? Odd Hill, aiming high. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's the oil.
It's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
That's it? Do I need more? Maybe I need more? Kill these guys. Ding, 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 ding. Eh? We got an oil already. What are we supposed to go at? There we go.
This should be enough.
Tallow. Oh, that's it. Next place. To Dalmacia, which there is one in Titan's Wake. There is a hunt. Titan's Wake. Where is Titan's Wake here? So let's try and go for that first. And then we do the side quest. Where is Ambrosia?
Good girl.
There we go. I think it's here, yep.
Run like the wind.
We go to Titan's Wake and look for that hunt. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. 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 Somewhere, I guess it's here. Kick. Chocobo kick. Eh. Oh. Oh. It's Laser Boy. Thanatos. Thanatos. What level are you? 42? Should be easy. Ow.
I'm right here.
Ouch, bro. Stop lasering around. Ding, ding. And we do this. Yeah. Ding. Whee, woo. Boom. Boom. And this. And then this. And then back. Broken. I think the stagger time stops with this thing, so it's fine. I'm not doing much damage though. Ow. Ow. Run! Ow! Ow, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm eating the thing. Oh, stop, dude! Get the fuck down here. Zantatsuken. Destrudo. Ow. It has quite a lot of HP, huh? I think this is much. Or it's just that my damage with that Zentetsuken is kinda low. Oh, there. What do we get? 9,000 XP. God damn, that's a lot. And ooh, Dark Steel. And we have stuff for our abilities. What can we upgrade? I guess we can upgrade these. Oh, it's master already. I think mastering doesn't do much for this thing. Maybe that's better.
Don't come back.
Let me get this one instead. I mean, I kind of used everything now, so guess we can get these now. Get these back, even if we don't use them much. I don't even taunt. I mean, I have so many of them. I mean, I don't like that. I mean, we can use every special attacks if we want. I mean, sure, let's try. Oh, we don't have much. Let's just master that. Oh, I did not equip it, I think. We use Heavenly Cloud. Heaven's Cloud. Heavenly Cloud? Okay. Let's go here. Let's buy some potions and then go to that quest. It's a side quest day today. There's a lot of side quests. Hello.
Good day.
Good day. Good day, mate. Dancing steel? Am I using that?
Farewell, traveler.
Oh yeah, I am. Let me buy that
Things
then.
for sale.
I'm gonna use 85. That's fine. I'm rich. Damn, that's like half of my money.
Here you are.
I mean, we can sell some of our stuff, you know. Okay, what did you remove? Rising Flames? Wicked Wheel. Wait, what's that? Zantetsuken? Increase rate at which Dancing Steel kills Zantetsuken. I mean, sure. Both of those are for the Dancing Steel. Make Dancing Steel the maximum. More HP. Chris Lionheart tonic. We don't even use the tonic. Go to the first ones here. Rising Flames or Flames of Rebirth? I guess Flames of Rebirth. 12 seconds is high. Maybe. I don't know. I think so. Let's go double down on Bahamut's skills. Even if I think they're weak. I mean, it's pretty good with the when there's a lot of enemies. It's just that it's the boss. If it's the boss, you need to change them maybe. Oh,
here we are again.
What's that? Kind of lag there.
If you were just Togo, where would you hide?
Is it still working? Let me check. Yeah, it's still working, I guess.
It looks like we found him.
Portal.
To me, Flames!
Hey! Oh, that's so weak damage, bro. Come on! Let's see if that goes to level 5 since we have those two. Doesn't seem like it. Nope, it's not. Oh, we can't attack it in the back. We need to attack it in the front. He's dead soon, at least. Almost. We have Evan's Cloud though. No. Ding. Oh, anime finish. I mean, it seems to be quite strong now with the accessories, maybe.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can.
What were they again? Increase rate at which dancing steel fills Zantetsuken by 25%. Reduce the cooldown. Is there like increase the damage of dancing steel? Is there something like that?
It's your prototype.
Okay, we're done here. Oh, there's a quest here. And there's a quest here. So many side quests in this place. That'll make you the side quest village.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's
Wait, are we looking for Lubor? Hey, Lubor is still here. I thought he went out. Oh.
Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with.
It's Lubarino.
Two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
Who is that?
I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The hideaway.
Where art thou going?
Of course.
Lubor?
The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Bandits are one
thing,
but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them.
It's time,
We need to
Lubor,
evacuate.
to save
There's no
the
time
place
to lose.
again.
Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Move!
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone
Understandable.
else. Wish me luck.
Lines in the sand. You're just here, right? Yeah.
What's an Akashic?
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
The Kunrad. There'll be Akashic bandits coming.
It's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak.
Oh, they hate
You may
Lubor
believe
just
his
because
lies,
he's
my
a
lord,
bear?
But we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor
To
cannot
the
be
people,
trusted,
Natalie.
and neither,
Not
therefore,
Lubor.
can
To
you.
the people.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Lubor, just leave. Just leave this bunch.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right.
Close the door.
Speak to Lord Further.
Lied about being one of us, and you're lying now.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
They actually just don't trust anything Lubor says. Oops.
Lord Further.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they
They
wouldn't
do
listen.
not. They do
They've
not
convinced
care.
themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor,
What is
I thought
wrong?
you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Is it the Akashic? Nope.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will
die.
You will all fucking die!
Fucking.
You'd like that.
Wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Yeah, just leave them, Lubor. Leave them.
Just go. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, then.
Lubor. Wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Oh damn! You're hitting even kids.
What did Lubor ever do to you?
Shame! Shame on you!
He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
crafting table, Natalie. Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
We will solve this, do not worry. We will fight with you, Lubor. I am Lord Underhill,
Allow me to explain the
the
situation.
Lord of the Hills.
The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our
Oh,
men.
thanks for
in
the
yours,
stretch.
sir.
You know,
If
I should be
you would both
stretching
so
quite a
kind.
lot since my back is
it
dying.
done.
You know. Oh,
As
thanks
you
for
wish.
the stretch, Joyce.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk
Every
barricade
time I
themselves
stretch,
inside
it
the
cracks.
bathhouse.
Ugh.
And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Oh, for Dalamil. For Lubor, for Dalamil.
Looks like everyone's ready.
We need to go here, right? Let's teleport! Woohoo!
Run like the wind.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite a lot of ether.
The flood.
Can you see
What's
the...
waiting for us inside?
Oh, you cannot see the big crystal in the air here. Oh, they're level 40.
We can't leave a single one alive.
Yeah! Yeah! Zantan Tatsukan! Level 5, come on, give me a level 5. Yeah, level 5. Yeah. Hui! Ding! Bitches, one shot. Da, 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 da. Hey, yeah. Have some of these and one of these. You get down. Slide. Let's use this. Hey, teleport. Oh, I don't think it's enough. But that's fine. We need to wait. Ah, bitch. Then Tatsuken. Oh, hey. Let's use this. One more. Slash, 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 and burn. Ow. I got hammered. Get down. Anime finish. That's much more of an anime finish.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalamil and see how the others fared.
I mean, we all killed them. Shouldn't be any there. I mean, look, Dalamil's... Oh, there's blood though.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with.
Oh, just like that.
Seems that might be the last of them.
Easy
Last
enough.
of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sip, Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charitina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it.
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalamil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
What are they?
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start.
Secondly,
unity is the key to defending Dalimil. And I
no
do not doubt that we shall
racism
need to call
to
on our combined
bearers.
strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end
I
here
knew
in
it.
Dalimil.
I knew it.
Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted.
There we go.
Then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
Special hat? You have a hat.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Lubo, about the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, it's the kiddos. Suspicious kids. What is with that look? It's kind of suspicious, bro. Next, we have this here and this here. Let's go here first. Since there's 2 here. Dun, 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 dun. And we're supposed to go inside. Oh, we are. Oh yeah, the Undying.
Your Grace,
Is their base? I forgot.
I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here.
Is it a last
You would
will?
do us the honor, my lord.
I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosarius driving us one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stands in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you, your father.
An inheritance.
What is the
It would
inheritance?
seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse.
Hospices are like
to further the development of non-magical technologies.
Oh.
With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
What are the gifts?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord.
Who?
After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
There's like another one here. I think it's up here. Oh wait, it's down here. It's a different one? Is this a different one? Oh yeah, it is. Hey Cyril.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it you want?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, It would not do to abandon a man to his fate when he might yet be saved.
Yes.
It would not.
Yes.
But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleberg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes.
I am a kind
and
man,
may the
Cyril.
Firegod's flame ever burn in your heart.
I'm a kind man for these side quests, Cyril. I will do all these side quests just so that.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Madness, then
let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
Just so that I can get the worth of my payment on the game, you know? Hello.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha.
What is
you
the
have our
gift?
Gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more?
My lady.
What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know,
I'm all of your
long been the
all
custom for
lurking,
the
huh?
children
Hello.
of House
Oh, we have the
Rosfield to be
same name,
presented
bro.
with certain keepsakes
Martin.
upon their
Of
coming
Martin.
age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these, works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see.
Yeah, I need to look for it.
Know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question,
I need to stretch
in fact,
after
this
this.
is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Okay, let me just have a little
Titan's Wake is to the south of
little break.
But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
My back is kind of dirty. Okay, we back. So where are the side quests? There is one near here in the Gilded Path. Let's go. To the Gilded Path. Stretchy, stretchy, stretch, stretch. You know, it's not my back that's kind of hurting right now. It's my neck in the back. It's typically, it's still basically my back.
Nice peel, Joshua.
My body is hurting. I need to fix my body soon. You know, fix your body. Not drink so much alcohol, you know. Hey!
There it is.
Get down.
House Rossfield.
That is a miss. Woohoo! Chakang! Chakang! Here, die. Die with that thing. Get down here! Oh, what? There we go. I'm gonna do some of these. Oh, apparently you need to click it a lot. I think I was doing like one click on my Heaven's Cloud a while ago. Do some Zentatsuken. Zentatsuken! Ow! Where am I? Ow! Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Destroy. Destroy. Ow. Come on, hit, hit. Shit. It missed again, bitch. Use this. Dun, taran, tan, 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 taran. Waiter! Get the fuck down here. There we go. A hit, finally. Ah, Arms of Darkness. And get in here. Ding. Ah. Anime finish. Heartstone. It's a key item.
It's the Heartstone.
I expect Lady Goritha will know.
Back to Tabor. Tabor. I think we're like nearly at the end of the game soon, since there's like so much side quests right now. I think after we do something about that flying mother crystal, I think the game will finish. Here.
Thank the founder you were
Godita. The
Griffin
Godita.
is slain then?
And the Heartstone
Yes.
claimed.
OS 2.
Yes. This radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goritha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was
Keeper
but a
of the
lowly
vault.
servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty
Good
to your
decision,
father was
Godita.
incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
We
Lady
here.
Goditha,
We here.
on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing. And that
Okay.
his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Should we pay Father a visit?
I think we should.
At least he has a
I was hoping
grave.
to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance.
Ooh,
And I do not doubt
equipment?
that your father would prefer it in your hands,
Is that the best equipment?
perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Hydrate. Okay. We are going to Elwyn's memorial, but there's this thing first. There is a company. We go there first. And then I think everything in Dalmatia is finished. After that, let us go buy
Find
some
a finer array this side of
some
the street.
items Heaven's Cloud. Heavens? Do I use that? I don't think so. Okay, let's buy some potions that I used. I didn't use much, at least that time. Oopsie. Hello. How are you? Are you fine, Eloise? Here. It is here. Walk, walk.
What is it? Please, just
What is what?
stop.
Can you see it here? Can you see the crystal here?
Nothing good's gonna come of this.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Just looking at it's enough to send a shiver down your spine.
At least there's still a mother crystal. That is the last mother crystal. Run, run. There's no Akashic here at least. It's a pretty clean place. The hole. The hole. Fly with your little wings. What is here? Why is this gate closed? Who are you?
Turncoats and cowards,
people?
the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men,
Bro,
finish him.
you will be Zantatsuken. You will be Zantatsuken. You will die early. Oh my god, it's level 5 already. You will die early, people. Are you sure you want to do this? Oh my god, that's it. That's so fast, jeez.
A little longer than I'd have liked.
What do you mean longer? That's so fast, you know?
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis, or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right
Uncle
the realm,
Byron.
and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question.
Uncle Byronymous.
What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw.
I'm the best outlaw.
I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either.
Stretch! Okay, I'll stretch. I'll stretch just for you, Joyce. You're not lurking today, huh? You're very active.
The person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Now you laugh, huh?
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Huh. An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience.
Scav. Scav!
Someone like Quentin.
Oh, it's Quentin.
I hope I can convince him at least.
Quentin, huh? I thought Quentin's story is finished, but I guess it's not. Nothing else here. Finally, we are done with Dhalmekia. We can go back here though. Talk to Quentin. Wait, was Quentin here? Oh wait, there's another one. We're there so well. Oh, I see. I think I went there already. But apparently that is
unwavering will and
Elwyn's
unbreakable bond. Do you really think
grave.
you're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. That I'm less. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
It's just back there.
There it is. It was Elwyn's grave. Father. The helm of Father.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may.
It's yours? I thought it will be mine.
As we follow in your footsteps.
You gonna see your father? Yeah. He was there. He's watching you.
We won't lay you down.
We'll save this place. Clive Rossfield.
Onward then.
Onward!
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Is that just a display for Clive's room? It is. Okay. I have so many display in Clive's room now. Oh. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Well, isn't he always here though? Hey, what the fuck is that? What is that? It's pretty random. Let's go back here for now. Let's check. I think I have this. Yep. And there's one in the oh, there's another one in turntable. Well, let's go to the messages first. Hello, Dion. What is up, Dion? Do you know where your medicine girl is? Your savior medicine girl? Let's see. It's getting crowded here. So we have the oath. We have the hanged signboard. I don't remember this. Oh, it's Quinton's. Okay. This is Martha's. Guardian scarf. I don't remember that. Oh, it's her Wade. Okay. Friar's kiss. Dalimel. Oh, oh, that's Father's. That's Sid's goblet. Karen. Okay. Apple of Mortel. Ambrosia. The sparring sword. Oh wow, suddenly there's a lot. The two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now, but there's still a lot you have to learn about that hound of yours. It'd step in front of a bloody raging behemoth if it meant protecting you. But that don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound. And sometimes he just wants someone to pat his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of coconuts. You do good to remember that. I'm not foolish to believe that a single shaming at the hands of town urchins can dispel a lifelong of hatred built upon in one's heart. Just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime. Man, I can't read sometimes. It takes effort, persistence, and more often than not, a stiff brush and bucket of was that lie? Elia? The fuck is that word? But more than that, it takes time, fortunately. Your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We must now decide whether to embrace or not. To waste it. A wise man once said the night is always darkest before dawn. It is a good thing that I can count. Oh my fucking god, I can't read. Something for Jill. Do you remember what you told me that night at Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulder, the fate of its dominion sits upon yours. But are we not both dominions of fire? Do not the flame of our forebears burn in both of our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our fathers wanted? What Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own paths? Grant me this, Clive. Let me be your strength. Though her Akon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavily on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction before we depart for the skies. I would speak on these more in private. Ooh, something to do with
Joshua
Jill.
was worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
There are more side quests. Let us talk to Joshua. I think he's just outside. Like around here.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain.
That laugh.
A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
Yeah. You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Clive is just like bandits. All his thinking is all about bandits, not daisies. Yeah, I needed to get something here for my. Oh wait, there's not.
How may I help you today, Clive? Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid.
1,000. 5%. Is that good? New song. Fallen Enigma.
Come again.
It's just a
I have
valuable.
more for you.
Let's go to Midadol. Midadol. Me the doll, me the doll, me the doll, me the doll. It's like Godzilla's.
Tell me this is all you need.
Shell, tallow, confirm.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me, this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
A cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Oh no, where is that cog? It's just up here. The cog of life.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Yes, we are flying.
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it?
It's a flying ship. How do you know?
Airship.
Do you
Do
think
you
she'll
know?
let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you 3 can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot. We remember.
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's
Just in case.
good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Thanks, Sid. Back to me, the doll. We go back to me, the doll. Me, the doll. Me, the doll.
Well, did they have it?
Here you go. Here you go.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? It's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Let's see what is your building.
Do it. Here goes nothing.
It's flying. Oh, it stopped.
Titan's tits.
God damn it, Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't.
It's a ship with
Honestly,
LSEs.
these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Heart.
Good question.
Follow your heart.
The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this.
I dream, I dream, I dream, I dream.
Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge.
Why?
I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. No flying ship for us. Sadness. At least we got a model airship, you know? Right. Is there anything more here? Oh, we can have the thing now. The 5% damage to enemies. Maybe we should get that. Maybe. Maybe we should. I mean, it's 5% every attack. So maybe it will be good for us to equip that. Maybe.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Genji's glove. Wait, there's one here again? Bro. Genji's glove. 5% damage. Okay, let's do this. There's still quite a bit of a side quest. I guess we can do this tomorrow. These more of these. I guess we can maybe do this today. And no, let's do this tomorrow as well. Okay, let me just... I'll be right back. But I think that will be the stream. So, yeah. Let me just save. Alright, I think that's it for me. So, yeah. Thank you for watching.